Let's be right back here with Fireman Path of Radiance. We're right in the middle of this chapter, and I'm gonna try and get ahead onto it. This strikes to me as the kind of mission that I could very easily spend a lot of time faffing about and doing stupidly. So I'm gonna try and just put my head down and do it right and do it fast. They were kind of making it sound like, oh man, the crow reinforcements are gonna be real tedious for dealing with this level, which makes it sound like maybe Naesala isn't actually the boss that we're supposed to be, but maybe it is this guy. Which would make much more sense, because we could actually feasibly fight this one. I guess we just gotta get up there and check. I'm definitely gonna try taking this one down if I get the chance. So try and stay out of his range as we come up here, swing right around this side, should be reasonably quick to deal with, and then he's got a ranged weapon, which is no good, and is pretty strong, because this is a magic one. I suppose we could always put someone in the magic range who has good magic defense. 22 to, say, Soren's 19. And he takes like 3 damage from this guy, and then he's over here and far away from Naesala, and we can deal with it. Anyways, we'll work on that in a minute. Right now, we gotta work on what's right in front of us. All right, Astrid is lower on XP here, which would be great, because she can get double hits here. Can she do that with the steel? Yes, she can, and that's an exceptional amount of damage. Will this be a takedown anyway? This would be 13 and 13. Actually, this would be enough anyway, so just do it with that. May as well go with the iron bow, because it's easier to hit. 1, 2... Well done, yeah. This would be like 60 XP for you with your Paragon, or however much. A lot of anyway. Yeah, that's about 60. About more, maybe. Yes, more strength and defense. Oh, God. I'm gonna be so upset if we lose all these levels by dying somehow. I'll just put a few none of you have ranged weapon stuff, right? Nah, okay, I'll just put a few lance people kind of on the outskirts of these people's ranges, and they can kind of file over and get dunked on. You can just heal, oh, Titania, right, she needed healing. I thought I was trying to heal Astrid, but that works too. What do we do? And you won't be able to transform this turn, but the turn after. So I hope you get a little closer in between now and then, but maybe you will be smart and not do that. I could also have Oakley fly over and try and dispatch you now, but that's, since I'm not planning to have him in my main party, that would be a waste of XP potentially for someone else. Nephany first is the one they're attacking, I think. Yep, here we go. Iron Blade will be a lot of damage, like 12 if you hit, but that's unlikely. And double hits on you, almost a takedown even. Oh, she's getting so strong. An exceptional development. I'll miss again. And no double from me, because the Iron Blade's heavier. But no complaints from me either. Sweet, and no one else even came closer in that time. All right, I'm literally just gonna put Ike over here so that like he can sort of like block this person face to face when they come over here. They don't get to move too far around. They can go like, because they had 8 when transformed, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They'd have to cut pretty deep to get to us. This is a takedown if both these hit, because it's 15 and 15, so go for it. Didn't like that one. It's fine. Bird won't be able to reach it this next turn, and the rest of them will be taken down, I reckon. So it works for me. And just because you have weapon type disadvantage here, just go for the one who's an easy takedown. Boyd. Boodly doodly do indeed. And Mia, this is a great chance for you to try that the standoff, because this will be a one-hit takedown if you manage it. Oh yeah, look at that green shimmering emerald blade. Oh, so badass. You're a little wounded, but you'll be enough to handle the bird, I'm pretty sure. Let's hope for a bit more strength, defense, or health. Or why not all of them, except for defense. That's a good level right there. And Brom, this may be a level for you if you manage a takedown here. Oh, you can't, but that's fine. Just go for some heavy damage here and someone else finish it off. I gotta say, I'm really excited for, first of all, this level up. I'm very excited for this level up, but also, this video will be going up a few weeks after. Oh, just health, that's a shame. This video will be going up like a week or in a bit after, I believe, but tomorrow, in time I'm recording this, is when I'm gonna do my 3 Hopes live stream, which is very exciting. Because it's Fire Emblem, and Fire Emblem means a lot to me, and it's, I don't know, it just looks like it's gonna be a dope-ass game. But what more need be said? Marsha, perhaps you can finish this off. You're only just at the bare cusp of level 19. Get 2 hits of 12 with this, and they only need 1 hit of 12 anyway, so go for it. Gonna need Mist to patch a few people up after this. We've taken a lot of hits, scattered here and there. Nice. Wait, why does it say you can use this? Or does it just always show up as white? I thought you weren't allowed to use swords yet. Oh, you aren't? Okay, cool. That just was white for no reason. I read too much into that. Okay, just do that little mini heal on Astrid for the XP. You're gonna be max level and so soon. Let's get Soren out of there so he doesn't get... Oh, wait a minute. Nah, it's fine. Hold there, see where this person intends to go, probably after Ike, just right in front of them. And we'll deal with that from there. Probably Astrid can circle around and get some shots off if Ike doesn't deal with it himself. 5. Who even... Oh, I was gonna make a joke, but crit, never mind. Oh, it's so cool. He used the sword to, like, dampen his own fall when he hit the ground. Holy crap, that was so metal. God damn, I just no patience whatsoever, and he moves 7 squares, jeepers. He's so busted when he gets here. Okay, oh my god, I've just been keeping people barely out of the ballista range by accident. Braum, why don't you head up into that ballista range for a moment? Mist, heal him before he goes there. That's a level for you! What do we get now? Strength in preparation for what's going on? Magic in preparation for what's going on. Cool. Look at that res. It's going to be soaring up there. This isn't in anyone else's range, is it? Is it maybe also in this ballista's range? Nah. And nah. Okay. Go there to start taking this ballista's ammunition, and the rest of you form a little clinic around Mist so she knows who she needs to heal. Let's see how much damage this does to you. 0 whatsoever. Sweet. Looks like it's just these two who need the healing. Tolerable outcome for me. It'll give us just enough time for Boyd to tank all or Brom to take all these. Oh, sorry. Also, like. That's the last of that. Now, can I stay out of your ranges and tank yours? Yes, I can. Okay, so let's do that now. Oh, shoot, I didn't just lure one of the Wyvern Riders over, did I? I don't know how close... Oh, God, I didn't look at that at all. No, that's fine. Very good. Oh yeah, I was like literally one step away from luring these ones by accident. I mean, maybe we should do that now just so they don't become a problem later. Yeah, what the hell, why not? Let me just mark you peeps so I don't accidentally go in anyone's range, but the one I'm intending to, and then just have everyone kind of squish up here, and I guess we'll just sort of fight them in close quarters here. See if that does anything. Maybe might not even lure them down, honestly. They might just be too smart for that, but no, they aren't. Oh, they've got a ranged weapon, though. I was too dumb to realize that. Oh, the humanity of the 1 damage. Ah, not smart enough to move as a unit. Interesting. Sure, why don't, that's a decent opening attack, I guess. Brom moving up, and he's got much better weapon than them, so chances of him hitting are pretty high. Runs up and does, what is this, like 6 damage or something weird like that? A little more than 6, more like 8. They even missed. That leaves Astrid some space here, and she's got the same strength as him, so presumably she's doing a bit more damage even. With something like this. Oh, right, well, they're flying. Of course she's doing more damage. 16 and 16 is here. Iron Bow, I could do 10 and 10 here. May as well go for that 16 and 16. Why not beat around the bush? Actually, you don't have many hits left on this steel bow, do you? Maybe that wasn't super wise. And they can hit back with a javelin. Also, I didn't take that into account, but you'll take it. Or even dodge it. Pew! Whew. And this will bring you up even another level, maybe, considering how fast you grow. Not quite, but a lot. Now, this one's going to be a little tougher because they've actually classed up, but still, like, a little tougher. And this one I won't be able to reach from here regardless. What the hey, I'll put Ike up here. His defense is almost comparable to Brom's now, isn't it? Well, okay, not quite, but he'll be able to respond more easily anyway. And this one doesn't have a... Oh, they do have a ranged weapon, I lied. In that case, it'll be very handy to use Astrid this next turn on them, and then maybe move her out of the way and then use some kind of mage. Let's do that. We will use Ike to lure. We're taking as much of this out as we can before we get around to the part where there are going to be problems for us, I reckon. You throw some stuff at Ike, he probably dodges it. He assumed boldly and without basis. It's fine. Ike gets out of the way, and Astrid goes and takes his place. Does some amazing damage here, probably. That could be 15 and 15, and then it would be an easy takedown from there. Or should I, dare I go for a crit? How many hits you got in Killer Bow? Oh, only 11 left. That's not really worth wasting, is it? Do the Steel Bow, then. If they hit you, it's 16 damage, and that's pretty unlikely, so go for these two. If you do hit both, that brings them down to 5 health, and that's an easy takedown from a mage. Not that that's a given, because you had like an 80% chance to hit. Ah! Oof. That's real gonna leave a mark. Nice, okay, good. Well done. Should we have Ilyana? Who has less XP? I don't think Soren can actually even reach. Good, because she has less XP. Wind having the highest accuracy makes the... oh, actually, she has 100% chance to hit regardless. So let's use fire, because it's most common. Yup. Oof. Out of there. Very good. Okay, this is where it actually turns to a level part, and we have to actually go and try and think of things to do. It looks kind of like it's going to be simple, though. Like, it's just going to be this sort of... Oh, I should be worried to step into that range, only with someone defensy. Like, we can just kind of, like, cruise around here and take down, like, these 4, and then we can sort of lurch up and take the boss out before any other troubles. What I want to know is, you move 8, right? So if I wanted dual key to speak to you, I'd have to... Can anyone shove him? Huh. Because he would have to move 8 squares, and I don't think I would be comfortable putting him near Naesala, especially as Naesala's thing does wind, right? So it would be 39 damage, like, multiplied by, like, 3. Or 2. So, regardless, and I think that's maybe after it calculates the things. So if it goes against res, which I don't know whether, it just says it does the same as wind, which might mean it goes against res, and it might mean it goes against defense. I'm not sure, but 39 minus 18 would be 31. 21 times 2 would kill. If it goes on res, then it would be even worse. So, regardless, if you get hit by one single thing, and Naesala almost definitely gets a chance to do 2 things on you, that'd be bad. So... I mean, hopefully he just will be the kind of boss that doesn't move, but let's stay out of his range if we can help it. If it were so that he was like, I mean, we'd have to get, okay, we could in theory lure the Masa down from here, so okay, as long as we don't step into Naesala's range, let's try and avoid doing that. I still needs a bit of health, and so does Astrid. Oh, my Astrid needs a lot. What am I talking about? Ooh, this one's got a killer axe. Gotta be wary of that. 28, let's just put someone tanky in front. Take no risks there. Oh, wait, but their speed. 11. Brom will be fine. I think he's the optimal choice there. Gonna lure them down now so I don't waste any time. Come on, Brom. I know you can do this. Even if you get critted, it's just one hit of 24 damage. And they didn't crit you anyway, so you're good. What? Bonk. Nice, and now we can try and go at them with range so that none of us risk a crit. And I think that's the most prudent thing to do. It looks like they're not going to be too crazy with how they send people down here, or even calling in reinforcements. So it's just their legit ranges that are marked here that we got to worry about. Boyd's still our lowest level, so if I can have him do an attack without risking himself, that would be good. Getting hit here, he would take 18 damage with the risk of a crit, and just that's not cool with us at all. So we hand axe it. 2 hand axe hits of 13 each. High chance of doing about 26 damage. Bring them down to almost take down. Probably really should have had him get a takedown for the XP, but I didn't think that far ahead, so too late. This is gonna be good at like 20 XP or something like that. Yeah, there you go, 13. 100% chance of doing 10 damage here. Are you, XP-wise, the smartest person to send next? Roll Fizz, actually. Iron Bow it. Iron Bow it. Easy money. Nice. You're gonna want a few of those, I think. Especially for Titania. Okay, someone's gonna go out with a bow here. Actually, Rolf would have been the perfect person to put there. But Astrid will probably do just as well. In the interest of time. Gotta be careful with this sniper here, my goodness. I don't even know what this person is doing here. Okay, this archer looks pretty squishy, so I think Astrid will have no difficulty taking them out. Only got one hit on her steel bow, so why don't you use it? But have the iron bow be the one that comes out next. No, you might want the iron bow, the single iron bow hit for something else later in this fight. So hold on, hang on to the iron bow for now. Sorry, you might want the steel bow for later in this fight, so hang on to the iron bow for now. I have to balance how much I'm talking in these kinds of episodes so that they don't turn into too long, because if I'm just voicing my thoughts the entire time, sometimes it's useful, but then sometimes it ends up clogging the time of just me not taking any actions and just sitting there being like, here's what I think I should do. So I have to learn to modulate and think like partially on the inside for this, which is not your typical Let's Play instinct, I guess. Alright, I somehow brought this one down for some reason. That's fine as long as I stay out of everyone else's ranges while I engage this one. That's no biggie, nor is it a smalls. You're probably fast enough to double this one right here, aren't you? So you could go 12 and 12. That would be a good starting damage on them, I think. Go for that. I know I started using Astrid a lot, and then she levels up like 5 billion times past everyone else, but she just is so freaking useful with that incredible strength and an amazing speed. There's a level for you. Let's take that level 20. More strength, and then the defense would be great. Oh, ah! Dude, you could suplex a bear. How does that even stack up with our team strength-wise? It is like among our highest. It's like right with Ike and Titania territory. And they're both classed up, so when she classes up, she's gonna like roar past them. And Boyd, you're still at level 18, so let's fix that. With a healthy amount of swonking. What I want for you, you're at max health already, so I guess some speed and skill would be good for you. Strength and skill, don't mind it. Let's get those hand axe hits even more accurate. All right, I need someone to, I guess Marsh is the best choice here, to do a bit of a hit and run motion here. You get 8 squares, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That works for me, and it works for you too. Oh, I wasn't really cognizant of the fact that they had an armor slayer there. That would have been very bad if I had Braum up front. I mean, even still, he had such a high defense that it probably wouldn't even really matter, but I wouldn't want to find it matters in a moment where I wasn't prepared for it mattering. Okay, gotta be really cautious of the sniper moving forward here, and Naesala, and this ballista. There are a lot of long ranges I need to be accounting for here. Oh, shoot, speaking of, did I just put her in? Oh, God, damn close. What am I doing? Wake up here. Oh, yes! Yes, I'm so ready for it! I want Mist on a horse right now. Ah, these two have just untransformed, making this a perfect time to go on the offensive. Okay, so just first, let's just mark you and you. Stay out of this at all costs, and preferably stay out of this turn. So I can mental map it. This is what I stay out of. The sniper, can I draw you over? Not before I can draw you over more easily. So let's just draw it one at a time if we can. Sword beats lance, so, No, sorry. Axe beats lance, so Boyd's the one. Do they have a javelin or something like that? They don't. Get in there, Boyd. And then what I can do is I can just sort of put Braum or someone defensive just here and wait for these two to transform, and then they'll rush him, and then I can take them down once they're there. Oh, I brought the sniper down. Actually, that makes this much easier. Oh, and what I didn't do was bring this person over, which is what I was trying to do. Actually, that makes things way, way easier. I don't know, because you two aren't going to transform this next turn. I've marked you, marked you, marked you, so all I have to do is just run up and take you two out this turn then. Which I can very much do. Boyd, you're probably going to have the best time going after this one. Steel exit, I guess, because you're probably fast enough for that. And that's 17 and 17, which is just enough to take down. So I say it's very worth it. And you're way, way outclassing them, obviously because they're wielding a heavy thing, you're weapon triangling them, and because of your better skills, generally. Sweet. This will bring you up from level 19 low to like level 19 a third of the way. And that was a one turn takedown of them. And now we can rush this person, XP-wise, let's be smart. Mia needs it. She's too far away. Braum needs it. She's too far away. Whatever, just Nephany do it. 10 and 10 here, and then someone else can get an easy finish off. And then I guess if we're quick about it, we can even move up and take out the birds this next turn before they transform. Assuming they're not going to move. 9 and 9 from you, it'll be an easy takedown. Probably would have been more efficient to do the steel one, but whatever. Laguzbo, nice. What we're soon going to have to... You don't have any weapons, do you? No, okay, good. What we're soon going to have to contend with is, if we can lure... Oh, I didn't have you marked. If we can lure you down... Or sorry, if we can't lure you down, what we're going to have to do is like, shove two really fast-moving people up here and then have them just take you out in one turn. So probably Titania would be... Oh, well, no, 7, so hang on. Titania moves 8, yes? Or 9? 9! So I could have her go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm really praying that beating you is what I have to do and not beating you, because there's no way I can do you. I feel like the fact that they've put the range I can lure you from one outside of Naesala's range is indicative of the fact that they probably are... That's probably their saving grace for not making me have to go near Naesala, is what I'm guessing. But I still don't know just yet. I guess there won't be any harm in putting someone just here, though, right? Because there's no one else's range that's in. Not even the Ballista, I don't think. In fact, I could even do that this next turn and just get this over with faster. I'm tempted, but we better get the XP from these 3 over here. In fact, Astrid probably, just to make this go absolutely as fast, be as efficient as possible, Astrid could probably run in and take that out pretty soon with relative ease, becoming the unofficial catchphrase of this series. Oh, what? Oh god, they just rushed us. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. I was looking at the camera like, how much time have I been recording? And they bum rushed us when they weren't transformed, and I was like, oh my god, did I miscalculate? Are they transformed or something? God, don't do that, game. But in terms of what you actually just did, that is way better, because now that's going to be easy to get XP off them. Mia, why don't you begin? 10 and 10. Whoopsh, whoopsh. Dunk. Whoa, a lot of XP there. Dunk. Wow, my god. Did he get more XP than the other ones, or am I making that up? It really looked like that for a moment. Alright, and then there's a healer over here we could also profit off of. I think we're all in the same spot, so I'll just hold here, and then we'll take down the healer this next turn, and then I'll try and lure the boss down. That's my plan. We don't really need to go where this ballista is going to be shooting, so I'm not going to waste the time getting the 5 XP from it, I think. All that's likely to do is make me more antsy the longer I have to wait, and then I'll make more mistakes, and then things will be bad for us. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Okie doke. So let's do the thing where you kind of like, keep you marked. I'll stay, because I want to stay out of it for this turn. It's this square here is the luring square. What is the best res in our party right now? Soren. Okay, good. He was my plan anyway. So I'm gonna put him up there next turn. Let's just have everyone else form up here, because I'm kind of making a gamble here that is what it means by defeat boss, because there's no way in hell it means defeat Naesala. Maybe what will happen is you coming down here will bring him down here, and then he'll be just out of our range, and so we can have Wookiee fly over and talk to him then, and that'll do something, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But first we gotta form everyone back up here so that they're all close enough to hit Homasa this next turn when he comes down here, which I hope he will. And Mista level may elude you for a little bit. Or why am I putting everyone up so far? My god. Oh god, why are you coming down? Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. What are you doing? Oh god, I wasn't ready. Please call them all off. I'm gonna be so screwed if you don't. Meow. King Kilvas, why have you decided to make the Laguz your enemy? One of Tabarn's flock, eh? You're his ears, if I'm not mistaken? Why did you sell Prince Racen to a Beork? You Hawks rescued Prince Racen, didn't you? So everything worked out in the end. What's the problem? Would you repeat your words to Prince Racen himself? Racen is here? Here? Why? The Beark leading this army helped him to escape Soren's forest. Helped him? Are you saying a human came to the aid of Raisin, a Laguz? That is what I say. He also rescued Princess Liane. Liane is alive? She was asleep for all these years. The forest protected her. Their voices brought the forest back to life. Of course. So that's how. Why don't you try speaking to Prince Raisin? If you do that, perhaps King Tabarn's rage will burn less brightly. Tabarn's rage, eh? What? But I didn't know I had to bring Raisin! Raisin said he wouldn't speak to him! Oh, funky! Oh, fudge. Because Naesala is still enemy, so I'm guessing he's not gonna chill out here. I could do 2 damage. No. Why did he suddenly come down? That's so not cool. And I just moved everyone just like a hint out of range. Well, he's gonna kill someone now. There's nothing I can do about that. Probably Oki. I mean, unless he just suddenly well, this is the annoying thing is because... Okay, well, I mean, regardless of... Because since I can't reach Hamasa this turn, the only thing I should be doing is trying to get slightly closer to do it this next turn, I guess. But I mean, I'm guessing here he's just gonna go kill someone. That's annoying. Why at the beginning were they all like, I don't know, he might listen to one of these 3 characters, but it's just that one of them? Or will Raisin not speak to him now? And it's worse now, because if I redo this mission, now I would have to bring Ulki again, because I don't know whether you have to do Ulki then Raisin. Oh, I'm gonna be miffed if Raisin... And I don't know, my instinct now is hope that he misses, like, by blind luck, this next one, even though I'm pretty sure that's physically impossible, and then just rush Hamasa this next turn. But I don't know if he's actually even going to call off his ravens on his turn or what. I would assume he would have done it already if he was going to do it at all, but... Oh! I knew it was going to turn out this way, and yet I did nothing. I did nothing to stop it. I could have played a different video game, but I chose to play this one. I'm just going to stand right here beside Naesala in just the hopes that somehow makes him not kill someone else or whatever. We're gonna lose all these amazing levels. Well, I mean, everything's screwed anyway. There's no way I can get Soren out of his reach, really. And so I may as well move Soren into his range and see if I can lure him down this turn. I mean, it's basically screwed at this point. God! I didn't know! I shouldn't have put Ike there because... Wait, can I still... Is there any chance I could stave him off with Astrid? I guess probably not. No, because... Her max power would be 24, which is his defense. Or I could do like 2 damage if I use the Laguz bow. I don't even know if there's some smart thing I could do because I don't know any of the rules of this bit. So I'm just gonna hit end and probably he's gonna just go kill one of them. Yeah, he didn't call off his birds, so they're going after... shoot, okay. And they're probably faster than him. I'm gonna take a wild wager. Yeah, there goes Soren. Okay. Ow! Hold it, Soren. You're not staying in this a moment longer. Withdraw. I can still... Our tactician isn't allowed to make faces like that. Ever. Listen, we need you planning our strategies at base, so leave that attitude behind. That is, unless you have a problem with the 2 of us in command. Of course not. I didn't see... I understand. But, listen. Stay safe, Ike. Let me just kneel here and then disappear. Oh, shit! Okay, well that Naesala isn't gonna come down. Why didn't he call off his birds? Okay, let me just take this one down and make sure that that's what ends this, this segment. That is infuriating. Naesala, you are a trash man. Yeah, that's literally it, is taking down Hamasa. Okay, reset. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I'll probably just show you all the levels as I go along. Damn it, I wish they had just even one line. Naesala will now not attack your enemies or your allies. Or should I bring Raisin? No, I oughta. Well, I'll try bringing Raisin, sure. Then who am I leaving behind? I don't know. Rolf, I guess. None of the levels are gonna be anywhere near as good this time. I can already feel it. Oh, game! Come on! Oh, it's like I've never felt anything less satisfying in a game than replaying a part you just did in Fire Emblem and getting worse levels. Hey, there's a tolerable one. I mean, skill and speed are the things I'm looking for you, but... It's tolerable. Hey, that's good. Oh, I like that. Aw, you lost your magic. Hey, those are good for you. Racing will also be helpful in bringing us up to the boss once we get in, like, part way to the range. We can, like, run 5 squares, Racing heals us, and then we can actually go properly. So we can get a few more people over there than just Titania, for instance. Please get the strength again. Here's the defense. Damn it. Ow. Aw, you got rather and then just missed. Oh, here's one thing good that's come of this. I got missed more heals this time. Which means class change, which means... Ba, 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 ba. No longer is our friend Mr. Cleric, but now a Valkyrie. Oh, it only bumps your strength by 2? Well, that's lame. But whatever, the rest of this, look at this. Now she actually has defense, and she can move and stuff. Yes. And she can use this old sword. Her days of horse girl start right now. Miss just, like, starts walking around with, like, a sprig of wheat in her mouth at all times. I'm tempted to have her try it out right now. Her whole sword fighting shebang. Why don't ya? Here she goes, first time sword fighting, bonk, you bonk. She's pretty good at it, apparently. She knows what part of the person to hit with what part of the sword. She's mastered the fundamentals. But now come the days of me being like, should I attack with her or should I heal with her? This level we didn't get before. Nice. Hey, now that's a level for you. Alright, happy about that one. Slowly my optimism returns. Alright, we gotta go like this next turn because Rayson still has his transform, so in theory I can move like 4 people over here, Guldraar them all up, and then have them take on Hamasa. In fact, I could even probably do that like this turn. Not that I intend, not that I think that's wise. Alright, but I won't move everyone too far up just yet because we know that Naesala triggers at some weird point that is hitherto not announced. Would it be prudent to just go for the takedown on Hamasa now? Say, Titania here, Marcia here, Ike here, Guldraar them all? Very tempting. Not that I'm not curious about what Naesala's whole deal is, like what he will say with Rayson. Or, I guess, you know, there's a chance that'll change stuff, won't it? In the story. Knowing how this game is. But is it more dangerous to let Naesala draw near and then lose my chance with Rayson because Rayson ends up talking to him? I think it is. So I'm going to bring Marcia, Astrid, Ike, and Titania. Okay. It's got to be somewhere all 3 of them can reach. I think Ike probably has the shortest range, so I'm going to have him go first. Stand himself here, and I've done it now. I can't take it back. Good luck, guys. Have fun. And then we put Rayson in the middle of them, and let's hope these 4 can take down this one person. If they can't, I'm going to be so surprised, angry, you name it. But I'll start with who I think will be the weakest attacker here. You, oh right, and you way outclass her with that. I didn't realize that would have an effectiveness against the flyer. That's fine, the other 3 should be able to handle it. He said with decreasing confidence. They have a crit chance on you, which I absolutely detest. So I'd prefer to have you go last, and no one's gonna be outspeeding them, I don't think. This would be a time to use the Regal Sword, I think. I've got a crit chance on Ike, too. Jesus H, this person is not messing around. I think I should go for Titania first. Chances are not good, even with the Iron Axe. Oh no, I'm starting to feel a very sinking feeling. I had a crit happen last time, but there's no guarantee of that same thing happening this time. Gamble on the crit? Are those better chances? No, it's about the same chances, actually. In fact, it's precisely the same chances. If you get this crit, Titania, you are legend. Wait, do you have supports with anyone around here? Boyd and Reese. Alright. None of you are supported with each other, actually. Astrid, you don't have supports at all. I kind of have the most faith in doing Titania and then Astrid. Because even on Ike, this is pretty dangerous. It's that 14 damage on him with a 6 or 7% chance of a crit. But the crit won't kill Titania, and I've already committed to doing this. We can't just, like, run away now, because you're in the range of... Because Rayson's in the range of every little thing, so... Oh, man, I kind of thought their stats would be better against this, especially Titania. Is it smarter to go for the Iron Axe? 64% chance of doing 13 damage. Maybe yes. Do you have anything stronger than an Iron Axe? Killer Axe is the strongest one. And it's only slightly less accuracy. Screw it. My sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance? I think I can try, as long as you please don't miss. Oh, thank God. You missed. No, you can miss. That's fine. That's not the thing that bothers me. Okay, feeling much more confident about this all of a sudden, because Astrid's accuracy is really good, yes? Say I did the iron bow, that's 8 damage, so as long as I can do some sturdy amount here and not muck it up, I have a lot of faith in Astrid's ability thereafter. So as long as I doesn't die here and gets a hit, I'm gonna be pretty happy with how things turn out. Ooh, higher chances of hitting here. Oh, sorry, higher chances of hitting here. So Regal Sword is how much damage? Let's first check that. 12. That would bring them down to 8, and then Astrid has the easy iron bow. Yes, which does 8. Okay, so she has an 85% chance to hit on that. I can also do 8 with a slim sword, which she has a 95% chance to hit on. So basically, it's either a 90 and then an 85, or she has to do something stronger like the steel bow, basically. Oh no, the killer bow is more accurate. So the killer bow, which would be a 75, and then Ike's 95. So I think Ike's, whatever I said before, he's got with the Regal Sword is probably better. And let's hope he doesn't get critted into the Nether Realms. Your fighting style is unique. It's rough and awkward, yet terribly strong. Who was your teacher? My father. Really? Then we are the same. My father taught me to wield a sword as well. Neither of us can afford to lose. I especially can't afford to be critted!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Ah, God damn it! No, I must go on. Ike, not again. I never wanted to lose anyone again. Ike! No, fuck off, I'm dying. It's not good, princess. Here we go again. An hour 38 now. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just play this part as many times as it takes. Like, even if I did get Racing to speak to him, there's no guarantee that would do anything, right? It seemed like that was more probable than after Ulki, but like, even then, he says it's call off the Ravens, but like, who knows what that means? Does it just mean they won't attack me unless I'm in their range anymore? In which case, I'll already be in their range, and that will be useless. There's just, without it telling me anything, I can't know anything, so I may as well just try and do it the other way, I guess. I don't understand what would be so wrong or harmful to the experience to just add one line, like, if you speak to Naesala with Racing, the Ravens will disappear from the map. Strength this time, thankfully. Okay, I'm here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Soren, I think, right in this square. Hopefully that brings you down this turn. If not, we're gonna try and bum rush them like we just did. With probably not Marsh this time, now that I know what the Sonic Sword's limitation, or that it does wind damage, which is no good for her. I want Titania up there, I want Ike up there, and I guess if I can crack it, Nephany. And of course I want you, Racing, then close by. I may as well speak to him with Ulki, because then that'll at least stop him from attacking. At least, I figure. Titania, Astrid, Nephany, Ike, I think is who we're bringing up there. Because even if I do get the Ravens gone, that doesn't really help me beat Hamasa. I do hope that this does bring him down here, though, because that'll make it cake to destroy him. Or, you know, humanely kill him. Alright, let's see it. Does it bring Hamasa down? My guess is, my bet is on no. Very well, okay. Now, I absolutely do not feel safe. Well, part of me feels safe. Well, but if Racing doesn't convince him, then Racing is in the range of all the 4 burbs. And I don't like that for Racing. What I do like for Racing is us going up there and, oh my god, everyone's biorhythm is at the worst. It does occur to me, however, that you don't actually even need Racing's help to get up there, so maybe I could have a 5th person come. Alright, but this is happening again. I'm gonna go for the Killer Axe again. And, see you all on the other side. Oh, I didn't turn animations back on, whoops. Oh, thank god. Ow. Sorry, let me turn animations back on for the drama. Your attack is 28. It might be worth bringing Ulki up, actually. Even though Sonic Sword and all, his high accuracy is undeniable. He could be good for getting a takedown. That's what I'm doing. Nephany, Ike, Astrid, Ulki. Okay, here we go. Alright, I still have to weigh the odds and see who's least likely to die, though. So you here, oh, you're actually getting doubled, which is really sucky, but you have a 76% chance to do a takedown, which is really good. How about Nephany? I figure your chances of getting wrecked here are less... Oh. Why? Why is it also that weapon triangle doesn't apply to you? Do you have some kind of skill? Why does weapon triangle just not apply to this sword? Well, ain't that a bunch of garbage? It counts as like a tome? Oh, fun. Like, once again, things are not... There are no guarantees here. And this is another 7% chance of Ike's immediate death, which I really don't like. Does Astrid have a little better? Her biorhythm is good right now. A 6% chance of immediate death. Fun. I mean, it is better than Ike's, so I guess why not, right? If either of them critted, it's all over. So... Astrid, go for it. I'm rooting for you. If you get a crit on this first one, remember that that's all over. Okay, no crit. And not even a hit. They didn't hit you either. Okay. Impasse. I'll take that. Now your weapon leveled up. Doesn't that make you happy? Bugger. Comes down to the wire then. How is Nephany? So Nephany gets... She has a 78... Oh, her chances of getting... She gets so much more destroyed. Why does she... Her skill and speed are at your equal or better. I don't understand why you're dodgier. I like how it's like, it's light and easy to wield. Only I can wield it, so it can't be that easy to wield. Unless it's just a matter of, like, honor or whatever. This is none of them give you a better dodge or anything, and accuracy is best with a slim sword, actually. So if you hit this is 8 damage, and then we only need to deal 12. Is that easy for you? I mean, 17 is your damage, so I guess... It's a lot of It's a lot of very... sincere and your crit is slightly higher with the regal sword, so there's that to take into account. But I think I'm gonna go slim sword. If you crit me again, so help me, gods of this world, who I guess we haven't been introduced yet, so I won't say their names. I will be so upset with you. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank you for being slightly reasonable this time. Jesus. So now between these two, Ulki has the way better chance to hit. Not that it's a good chance to hit. And failing that, he gets doubled for, what's that, 21 and 21? So that's good. Oh, wait a moment. Your talker has, like, good accuracy, doesn't it? So it's even better than all the other things I've been trying. Part of me says to do this first, because if you... That's 69% chance, and you have a 76% chance, but the difference is, you're not... Nephany isn't guaranteed to die if she misses. There's a decent chance she'll die, but it's not the guarantee. So I think I like... I'm gonna try it. Please come through for us, Talker. Oh, Nephany, you never miss. You're so freaking good at fighting. Yes! Shame. I mean, you know, don't worry about it. You only have to worry about it for like 18 more seconds before you lose consciousness. So it's cool. Yes, the Talker. Oh, the Talker. Oh, I need a nap. It was like 2.5 hours. God damn it. We got to the end. Whatever. King Naesala, the Daean army has been routed. Oh, nice. What a lot of braggarts they turned out to be. Very well. Let us withdraw as well. Are you sure? If we retreat now, what will General Petrine say? Promises made to humans are worth less than a dead snake. Forget about her. Losing the remainder of our payment stings, but still, you can't buy your life back, can you? Good point. Well made, sir. Fly, my dark wings. We return to Kilvas. Away from me! Thank you. Thank you for starting twice music. We won. Somehow. My Lord Ike, I'm so pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you? Princess Valencia, I'm fine. I'm unharmed. Alternate reality me wasn't so lucky, but he was a bit of a douche canoe anyway. Oh, that's good. Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Valencia, would you join us as well? Please join me in that building. What could it be? Let's go and see. Please, after a save break, or not. This is... holy... incredible, no? It's gold, all of it. Dan must be filthy rich. There's so much it doesn't even seem real. What would we do with it? It's the spoils of war, so naturally it's ours. In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be alright? That's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing? It's a private matter. See, Soren wants this really expensive engagement ring. Ike, shut up, you're not supposed to— I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There's no reason for me to pry. My Lord Ike, please use the— Whose voice was that? My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them. So, please. No, if I made the borrow the 50,000, that'll be more than— You won't borrow it, you'll accept it. And in good faith. The remainder we'll give to Soren for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Valencia? Yes, of course. Nice! Oh, I'm glad they're giving us a hefty reward for that fight, because cripes, it made me upset. The anger is gone now, though. It's all over. I hope I didn't miss something really cool that I could have gotten by having Raisin talk to him. General Petrine? Please, General, I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you, I already heard you, dunderhead. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion. Ugh. Someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Kill Us? But if you want to make an enemy out of Dayan, so be it. Once Scalia has fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still here? Do you find me amusing? Shall I make my lance dance for you? No, ma'am. No, never. Not at all. I beg your pardon. So sorry. I'll be going now. Dog's breath. I need something. A brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head. Yes, that would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? You would like to keep that, wouldn't you? You wanted to see me? You've waited a long time. Take this. It's the gold you were promised. Finally scraped it together, eh? I'll gladly accept it. Aren't you going to count it? There's no need. I'll trust you. Alright, then I'll take what was promised. The report you wrote from my father. There isn't one. What? There is no report. Never was. You lied to me? You exploited my need to know more about my father? There is something I must tell you, however, it could not be written down. It is too great of a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it, and then to tell you myself. And seeing as how you just died 4 times on the same mission, figured now was the time. Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for? The gold. That was my idea. I thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were. Get started. I want to hear it all. I spent a long time as Grail's hired shadow. A long time. I remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived that I needed to fulfill my contract, and all that time for one job. What was it? If Grail were ever to go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life. What? Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job. Berserk? What are you talking about? Why would you have to kill my father? Because of Laron's medallion. What medallion? What are you talking about? The medallion your sister carries. Huh? That old bronze thing? I thought it was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me it's something more? Grail told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though, and what I discovered surprised me. Tell me. This is important. This is big lore stuff right here. Laron was one of the Heron clan, an ancestor of our Prince Raisin, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long, long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein. An evil god? Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm not. And I have no idea how this cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession. That being said, I do know that the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it and what they planned to do with it. Just thinking about it gives me chills. I'm finding all this a little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Mist to carry it around? That doesn't make any sense. It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who can. If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it? No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone and I never reached for it again. Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Your mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold. Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness. So that's what you meant when you said he went berserk. That's right. Interesting also, because we heard she had heightened senses in Serenus Forest, right? She was able to hear the stuff that I couldn't. Beork and Laguz are made up of 2 forces, balance and chaos. In this, there is no difference between us. It is the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do. Good, so if you're chaotic neutral, rip you for touching the medallion. Your father was one of the preeminent swordsmen of his generation. That day, after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him, 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors, those who had taken him in, concealed his identity, and called him friend. He slew them one by one until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. That's a lot of corpses! And I'm guessing she succeeded, with her massive balance. Massive is maybe a weird way to put it. I wonder what Ike's level of balance to chaos is. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as she pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled into the street. Oh, wait, she died. Then, you know what? Now that I look at the picture, that's exactly what that depicts. I thought there was just a weird sunbeam behind them both. My father killed my mother? No, that can't be. It was the medallion. Its power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me? You? If either of us touched it, I'm certain that we would both have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. Seems he's heard of rumors of me sometime before. He said he would need someone like me, close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grail was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Daeon's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There was no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him. But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind? Grail had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so that he could not wield a sword again. I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle. And even then, he was still far stronger than most men. I don't know what to say. It sounds like you just praised yourself inadvertently there by saying he was still far stronger than most men, but you could handle him. Yeah, that's a lot. Didn't know my dad was such a trigger-happy bitch. That is Grail's secret, as I know it. I now entrust to you the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it. As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean? He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be. So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion. If I can do that, everything will be alright. I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else. I understand. So is he gonna give up the march on Daeon then? That could pose problems of its own. Oh, interesting. What will he do now, I wonder? Well then, my work here is done. Whatever you decide to do now is up to you. If I call, can I count on your assistance again? If I'm not busy with anything else, I might agree to work for you again. Farewell. Father. Save now? Oh my god, this is the... Whoa. Were his eyes red 2 seconds ago? Father. Mother. Oh, why? Oh, there we go, save. Oh, I thought that was going to be a longer scene. No more words after that. I gotta get out of here fast. Just before Genki crashes or anything, I need that saved. Oh, so many missions in this game end like that. God, that was a nightmare. It's a minor thing with this game. And I remember Radiant Dawn being similar. There were a few times where it was just like, they want me to do something here, like communicate with enemies on the other side here, and I do not know how they will respond, so I really have to put myself in a vulnerable position here, and there's like a 50-50 chance that it'll turn out poorly for me, like there, where it was like, I spoke to him, and it was just like, yeah, they're still gonna kill you, though. It's just like, god damn it, then why did I even bother? Not to worry, we're past it now, and that was some incredible lore dump on us, not only lore dump, but character dump of Grail and... The hell is Ike's mother's name? Forget. Sorry. There's a lot to unpack there, but I'd kind of rather unpack it next episode because right now I've just been playing for like 2 or 3 hours and it's like, I need to be over with this. I'll hit the save and I'll wish you farewell then. Next video is going to be some more Tales of Zestiria. Naturally. And with that said, thank you very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's going to be out here now. Peace. This is what a noble must do because it's expected of me and it's just suffering. At some point. But granted, there's dedication to it, so I'll give you a 5. 3 for prowess, 2 for conviction. No, sorry, let's give him a 6 now. 3 for 3. 3 and 3. Even if he's...